Hi, you are welcome to Next Telly. Welcome to the month of February, our month of romance in 2022. And this month, I'm going to be exploring the works of the wonderful authoress, Amaka Azie. Amaka Azie, by her name, you can tell she's Nigerian, but she lives in the UK, and she's someone that intrigued me greatly because she won an award like some 2-3 years ago. Because of her books, you know, so she writes generally romance books. I think she has about 10. I'm not sure how many she has, but she was nice enough. I sent her a message asking her, what 4 books would you want me to read for the month of February, since I'm going to do romance in February 2022, and she gave me a list of 4, and I don't know, she's just so humble and she's very cool. I like her. Anyway, that being said, she gave me some books to read. And you know how in my mind is romance, right? Last year it was Julia Quinn. I'll put the link somewhere up here of the Julia Quinn books. That's the Bridgerton series that I did. I think that was 12 in this thing, but this month we're doing just 4. I was like, okay, I thought it was just going to be romance, like the regular romance. I don't know. Okay, I think the thing is that I don't know what the regular romance is and what erotic is, because these books felt very erotic to me. Like I was reading the book, I was like, Amaka? Oh my God, this is funny. Anyway, let me start with the first one I listened to. I listened to that first one. It was on SCRIBD. Yeah, I also went on to ask her where I could find her books other than BAMBOOKS, which I knew they were. So we're big fans of BAMBOOKS here. If you already have the BAMBOOKS subscription, you're going to have access to, I think, every single book that she's ever written. So you can check that out. It's also available on SCRIBD. I did not see that coming. It's on SCRIBD, and then she actually has one audio book read by Ejiro something. I've forgotten the name. I'll write the name here. She did such a good job. I mean, I have a few corrections there. Not like anybody's asking me. Other than a few corrections here and there, though, I liked her work. I think it's not often that you hear a Nigerian read a Nigerian book. Most times, Nigerian books are read by non-Nigerians, and I really cannot wait for that to change. Anyway, let us look at it this way, right? I'm going to be talking about the book My Sister's Bestie, right? Since we all know what romance is about, we all know what romance books are about, Abby. It's only about one thing. It's about people falling in love and having a lot of sex, right? Okay. I just need us to be on the same page while we talk about this, okay? I'm going to be spending time talking about the trope, like what is the trope? Let me write. I know what it is, but I want to read it out from dictionary.com. A trope is a significant or recurrent theme or motive. So in stories or something like that, there's a particular type of stories that just tend to do very well. Do you understand? The story of the hero versus the evil person, the trope of good and evil, you know, those kind of things. So those things actually do exist. So I just wanted to explain what it was, because that's what we're going to be doing this month. Because I feel like all romance books are pretty much saying one thing: people fall in love and they have a lot of sex. Come on, let's be honest. So it's like the trope. So it's like what I'm trying to rope you in is with the story, like the general. If you like this type of trope, this is what you would like. Are we clear? We good? Okay, let's start. So this trope was Sister's Bestie, right? It's the story of Ugo and Brenda. Ugo is the older brother to, I've forgotten the sister's name. That's really messed up. Is the younger brother of Brenda's best friend. Do you understand? So the trope here is I've always loved you. That's trope number 1, sorry. Is I've always loved you, but I didn't know how to say it. Like they've been best friends for about 10 years, right? But there's this weird older brother that just seems to be around. Weirdish, not necessarily weird, not creepy. But as in, he's been around and he's always liked her, but because he's very awkward and doesn't know how to express himself, he never quite said anything until time happens and it happens. So that's trope number 1. Trope number 2 is the forbidden love sort of, you know, when there's a very rich girl and there's a very poor boy. But in this case, it's not like the boy is poor. The boy comes from a lower income family. Like both of them have their own, both families come from well-to-do families. However, the boy's well-to-do-ness is not as big as the well-to-do-ness of Brenda. Like Brenda's money is like evil money, the kind of money that stinks, stinking rich, kind of. That's her family money and all that. Then it also comes from, that's trope number 2. Trope number 3 is trauma. Coming from a family, Brenda comes from a family where the father is just useless, right? He's a useless guy. He's hurt the mother so many times that the mother, for some reason, in addition to in trying to deal with the hurt that she gets from the dad, she hurts herself. It doesn't quite work, so she's alcoholic. So it's like it has greatly skewed, in addition to how how possessive the mother is, that's Brenda's mom, is in the relationship. It's made her have a very skewed idea of what relationships are. So it's like, it was her also trying, that's Brenda now, that's the female character, trying to deal with her mind wrapped around this guy. Like, this guy is not her ideal. But she has gone through so many ideas. And honestly, I dare to say Brenda is an airhead, because the book starts with her being duped of 2 million by a guy that she was in love with, and she knew nothing about. Like, that didn't even make any sense. I remember I was in the laundromat when I was listening to that, and a lot of people just kept on looking at me because I was laughing so hard. It was so funny. I was like, how do you get duped of 2 million naira by a guy you know nothing about? The guy told you he worked in a bank, you agreed. The guy told you that his family, in short, even took her to go and see one person like that, claiming that it to be his mom. After eventually she got duped, she now went and did research. Found out the guy was married. The guy had a whole other life. He wasn't working in the bank or anything, but he was married and doing the most somewhere else. And somehow, well, Brenda. But that being said, this story is nice. It's juicy. There were a few surprises here and there, some criminal, gangster, mafia type surprises here and there that was really nice. I already said it. Have I said it already? The quality of the romance. I don't know whether I'm saying the word right? But I could be wrong. Like, I feel free to correct me. If you're someone that has read a lot of romance novels, or you've spent time reading romance novels, there is a difference between romance and erotic novels, right? This book felt very erotic, like the explanation, the vividity. So if you're into this, I think you would like it. I'm going to, in the comments, as in my description box, I'm going to write the list of the books that she said I should write. So we'll be talking, you can go to BAMBOOKS, get it down, or if you're on SCRIBD, you can get there and read it, and then we can sit down here, and then we can talk about it while you're at it in the comment section. So that is it for, what's the name of this one? My Sister's Bestie, book number 1 for February by Amaka Azie. I do like the book. It felt good to read. It's just that I just didn't expect I didn't expect it to be that this thing. But anyway, up next is The Governor's Wife. Yes, that one is coming up next. So I can't wait to share that one with you guys. Until next time, if you haven't already joined in, if you're not already subscribed, join the community and all that, please subscribe, join the community, like the video so that more people can get to know about this. And thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.